Hey, this is Steve Zook. Welcome back to Polk Zoo Channel. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'm doing my best here to offer free information. And this is chord cycle number 2, which is a variation on chord cycle number 1, which is a D cycle, kind of a D diminished to minor thing. And just real quick, because I have to make these videos a little shorter so they download quicker for me. The benefits here is compositional skills are based on improvisational skills. It doesn't matter what your style of music is. If you develop stronger improvisational skills, your compositional skills will increase. Plus, the strength that you get from doing chordal work is incredible. So, I mean, like me, I like to play different styles of guitar and acoustic and, arch tops, but I like to shred on electric too. I'll tell you, the strength that you get in your hands from playing an arch top guitar, and that really carries over too, like into the whole lower series, like the LH300, the LH309. When you spend some time every day working on an arch top and having to bring that tone out with your own physical ability and your own muscles and learning to play with weight and developing your technique, man, you can get on electric and you can freaking shred that thing. By the way, I feel people who play electric should develop strong left-hand legato technique as well as picking. But anyway, so the chord cycles are basically helping you to get your musical tool chest together and learning about tension and resolution and how to get around on your guitar chordally speaking. And of course, they come in very handy for playing standards and things like that. But they go way beyond that. Okay, I'll shut up and get right to it. So the cycle 1 was this one. This guitar, by the way, is not for sale. Unless you want to pay me stupid money for it. I really love it. And they're very rare. Only 2 or 3 were made. Anyway, I'm not trying to sell anything right now. So what you do is you take that, and by the way, now I'm going to lower my price to $5.99. If you ever want me to send you, I can either snail mail it to you, the chord diagrams, or just scan it and email it to you. $5.99. I'm going to lower the price to $5.99. So for the price of a burger and fries, you can have a nice guitar lesson that would normally, might cost you $40, $50. So that cycle, now you take the same idea and you transfer over to here. Then a 7 sharp 5, minor 9, and then another sharp 5. So it's the same thing: major 7, G major 7 to G sharp diminished 7. Okay. A minor 7, A sharp diminished 7, B minor 7, E 7 sharp 5, A minor 9, and then a D 7 sharp 5. Now there's some real simple variations you could do too. Maybe add a different chord there, That's one of the ways to practice. Now, another great thing to do is to do the chord, do the arpeggio after it, so it helps its ear training. Learning about tension and resolution is ear training, and it carries over to any style of music, by the way. So you do that, do the arpeggio. If you want, do it in 2 octaves. Okay, so you do the chord, arpeggio, okay? Here's the diminish, you can do this, or take a little further. I'm not real warmed up right now. Then minor, okay. Diminished, same thing. Or minor, the arpeggio. Okay. The 7, here. So what you do is you do the chord, then do the arpeggio. But like I said, this is a way. If I had one student, we spent 3 months on this idea. Seriously, it was incredible. We just did it every way. So this was a cycle number 1, and I know I put $9.99 on that, but I'll send it to you for $5.99. So you take the same idea and just start here. Okay, G major 7. Take the same idea here. You could do major 7 here to diminish. Okay, I'm sorry. And then the way I teach my students is you always want to then see where you can go from there. Like if you're doing this, then go somewhere else. Just like major 13, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13. 13 resolves 13 flat 9. Okay. But I'm going to keep this short because my videos take sometimes forever to download. So that's the idea. And if you want me to send you, tell you what, if you want, I'll send you this one just make it a killer situation for you. Okay, you can PayPal it to stevezook7@yahoo.com. STEVE, my last name Zook, Z-O-O-K, then the number 7, not spelled out, stevezook7, the number, at yahoo.com. Send me $5.99 and I'll either snail mail them to you or scan it and send it, okay? So this was cycle number 2. Like I said, this stuff is so good for your musicianship, and I've had students, you know, rock, metal, fusion, whatever, and it really makes a huge difference, okay? All right, thanks for tuning in, and keep on practicing, and we'll catch you on the next video. I appreciate it. And my number's usually on there, okay? And like I said, I carry the whole lower series of guitars, and that's really, like I said in the beginning of this video, when you practice on these, I spend at least an hour a day just working on one of these LH300s, because like I said, it really is good for developing strength and ear training. And if you spend an hour a day on a good arch top, you know, working on, you know, chordal improvisation and whatnot, it's so good for you. And I carry the whole lower series. I've got one 309 in stock too right now, which is really hard to get. So, all right, catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's all stay positive out there, because when you're positive and you keep the positive faith, even if you're not quite sure where things are going, just understand, like an old Indian term, the universe is friendly. All right, ciao.